Hello friends, it's Jan from Let's Play History again, and today we're gonna take a look at another magazine game, another unbagging here on my channel. So lately it seems I'm getting into magazines and magazine games. Isn't that great? So, Battles Magazine number 14 has an interesting game in it, which is called 1936 Miracle of November Storm over Madrid, which is great. So let's take a look. This is the back. It arrived yesterday or the day before, I think. So back side of the bag, and there were some issues with this iteration of Battles magazine. Because in the first few runs or patches they sent out, these counter sheets, they were stuck inside or between the map, and then pushed holes into the map, which is a pain. And some recipients complied because the counters are like falling out of the counter sheet. I must say, I have no problem with that. I love it. Let's take a look on one of these counters. No need to clip them. I hope that is getting in focus, sort of. No, this is a nationalist unit here. No need to clip them, they are cut perfectly, and they have a nice feel to it. No knobs. That's what I was looking for when I complained about those Compass Games die cutter. And what's that little thing here? Let's take a look. That's the rule book. Interesting. It's not inside the magazine, but it's like this little brochure or pamphlet, maybe. It comes with 12 pages, but the last 2 pages are events, Republican events, nationalist events. We have setup informations, we have counter explanations, we have the factions, and some general mechanics, controlling areas, the sequence of play here, reinforcements, replacements, and yeah, there are a few pictures here. Not too many, but I like the layout, using different colors and such. Yeah, that's great. I like it. Haven't read it before, so we'll have to see. There are some slight erratas I've seen at BGG regarding some of the unit sheets or the counters, but as far as I know, they do not influence the game, so that's not a problem. And then I will fold out the map. Wait a second for that. Will be hard to show it on camera. I fold it over, so maybe we can take a look. There is the Red City, Madrid. And on top we have turn track, support points for nationalists and Republicans, and morale. That's interesting. The game uses morale, at least for the Republicans, it seems. We have here Casa de Campo. The university was situated here. Heavy fightings took place in this area here. And yeah, that will be will be great to play this game. I'm kind of a Spanish Civil War aficionado, and if you have followed my YouTube channel, you know that I'm also working, at least from time to time. I haven't posted anything on it recently, but okay, here's a slight notch here, but no problem. From time to time I'm working on a solitaire game on the Spanish Civil War from the Republican side, so that's where my interest comes from. And what do we have inside Battles magazine? Top 10 excuses for errata. That's funny. This game is so original, brilliant and unique that we should count ourselves lucky to merest fraction of its inevitable experience can be captured by anything so mundane as a rulebook. So this is this is by Fred Serval. Frederic. Nice to see. The layout, I like the layout. Graphics are gorgeous. This is my first Battles magazine. So maybe this overlay here is a bit hard to read, but shouldn't be much of a problem. But that looks great. Huh. I'm really looking forward to delving into it. What do we have here? Crossing the line, the Rhine line. I guess it's the secret line or something. Ironing out the curtain. This is... haven't heard of that. 300, the Greco-Persian Wars. That's interesting. I'm also I've studied classical antiquity, Greek antiquity in university, so I know a bit about I mean, Greco-Persian Wars are before the classics, but I've also studied that a bit, and then Peloponnesian War, so everything is kinda intertangled there. Seems to be a... what is that? A Japanese game from Yasushi Nakaguro and Bonsai Games. That sounds quite Japanese. OCD, some advertisement. Okay, they need to get some money in. KONIGSBERG, Brazen Chariots. Activation phase. Quite some detailed articles on games. That's always great. Not just a few pages. Glory recalled. Hong Kong, 1941. Counterattack, the Battle of ARRAS, 1940. Also a area control game by the looks of things. Maybe even area impulse, not sure. Wargaming's Gamergate by Matthew Kirschenbaum. Huh, that sounds interesting. The last 100 yards. Okay, that's tactical level. World War II again. Westphalia. Huh. Hollandspieler. That's also a game I would like to dig into, but it's it's dedicated 6 players only, so yeah. King's Cove. Table Battles, another Hollandspieler type. Less than 60 miles. Oh, great. That's great. I'm currently participating in a Kriegsspiel style of wargame via email based on parts of the map of less than 60 miles. Now I'm trying to defend. I haven't had any severe contact yet, but trying to defend with my tiny Panzer Grenadier Brigade. Trying to defend against the Soviet tank divisions. That's great. Looking forward to reading this. We Want You, coming soon. What's that? Nuts Publishing 300. Earth and Water. Uh-huh. Skies Above the Reich. Ah, great, great. Many pictures, colors, great layout. Love it. The Battle of the Bulge. Ah, that's World War II Commander. That's the board game version of the digital game. This is Area Impulse, and quite a nice one. There are some changes and tweaks for the board game version, the final board game version. There was one for Kickstarters, I believe, that came with the digital game, but I didn't participate in the Kickstarter, so haven't played it. The Revelation War. Freedom, which is an interesting siege game. And what do we have? Most Wanted, When Whales Fight. Another Korean War game. Red Flag Over Paris, again, Fred Serval, who has designed that one, based on Fort Sumter and 13 Days and so on. So I love to play 13 Days, so that might be something for me as well. Maybe I'll do a stream with Fred at some point. As you might know, we have just a few weeks ago posted our call for articles for Euro war games, and you might want to check it out. It's about war games in Europe, from the professional, the hobby, the gaming side, from scientific approaches and so on, and yeah, should be great. So the Battle for Madrid, no pasaran. So some historical background here for the game. You catch more flies with sugar than vinegar. Okay, if you say so. Huh, great. I might subscribe to this great little magazine, and it is quite. It has 132 pages and a game. Can you believe that? And I paid what? So I'm obviously in Germany, and this is produced in France. So I believe I paid around 36 euros maybe for a magazine of 132 pages. How often do you have a magazine that big? A games magazine, a war games magazine that has that. Oh, looks so awesome. Hope you enjoyed this little sneak peek, maybe here on Battles Magazine. See you on the next one. Goodbye.